Well, thank you. I think we're ready to start. I'd like to welcome everybody out today. This is our monthly Oakview cleanup that we do monthly on the first Saturday of the month. Thank you for coming out today. We have a special event today, and I would like to introduce our Mayor Pro Tem, Mike Posey, who will be our MC for today. So, Mike Posey.
Thank you, Travis. Travis is, of course, our Assistant City Manager for the City of Huntington Beach. And before we get started, I wanted to recognize some elected officials. Of course, we have Congresswoman Michelle Steele here. Thank you for joining us. We have Assemblywoman Janet Nguyen here also. Thank you, Janet, for joining us. We have President Ocean View School District, Gina Clayton Tarvin. Vice President Patricia Singer. And my two council colleagues, Kim Carr and Natalie Mosier. And I don't think I missed anybody. I hope not. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mayor Pro Tem Mike Posey. I'm filling in for Barbara Del Glaze today. She couldn't make it. I'm grateful to stand here today and accept this $5 million check from the state of California as part of the Clean California program. Beautification and investing in our city remains a high priority, from recent park improvements at Glenview and Central Park to ongoing infrastructure, public safety enhancements. We continue to make Huntington Beach the best it can be. I'm so excited to see the positive improvements this funding will bring to the Oakview neighborhood, and I know a lot of work by city staff went into this. What a joy to now have funding available that allows us to roll up our sleeves and get to work on public works project led to beautify our Oakview community. Hold on, there's more. I only have 12 more pages. This project will enhance Oakview Lane and Ash Lane with streetscape and traffic safety improvements, including better traffic striping, traffic and street signage, and roadway improvements to the alley. And this sort of, I'm going to ad-lib a little bit here. This sort of dovetails nicely too with our bicycle improvement that we're working on with Public Works. So we have a pretty good master plan that we're working on too for better transportation options. In addition, we'll plant beautiful trees, improve the landscaping and irrigation so that new trees will thrive and flourish for years to come. We know about the benefits of the shady canopy, so that's coming. We're going to make this community more walkable with pedestrian lights, new sidewalk paving, better stormwater infrastructure, curb ramps, tactile warning strips, and artistic neighborhood signage to create a sense of community identity. These improvements will benefit all who live and visit the Oakview community. In addition to physical improvements, the funding will maintain a monthly Keep Your Neighborhood Clean and Beautiful campaign as we continue to host monthly community cleanups for bulky waste items, as we see here. This one's already full, I think. Oakview has been a community to be proud of, and we're going to make it an even better place to learn, to play, and come together as one HB. And now I'd like to invite up our Congresswoman Michelle Steele to say a few words.
Thank you so much, Mayor Pro Tem Posey, and thank you so much inviting me to join you here today. And this exciting announcement. I have called Southern California home for many decades, and my husband Sean and I raised our family here, and I know how important it is to keep our communities clean and safe, not just for our own benefit, but for future generations. Huntington Beach attracts more than 11 million visitors every year, and I know pandemic created so much uncertainty for families in our community, and was especially hard on these areas that depends on so much on tourism. In 2020, the residents of this neighborhood stepped up to help each other, and that's what our community is all about. That is one of the reasons I was proud to write a letter in support of this grant for Huntington Beach and Oakview neighborhood. I know this program through Caltrans is competitive, but I've always said that our beaches and our community are some of the most beautiful in the entire country. The project will help clean up, beautify this neighborhood in one of the top tourist destinations in the region. This includes planting trees along sidewalks, high visibility crosswalks, lightings, public art, and other traffic calming measures to keep people safe. It will improve park space and additional features such as picnic tables, fitness equipment, play structures, and food truck landings. How exciting this is. These improvements will enhance walkability, safety. That's really important these days, and create an all-over better experience for residents in the community. It's really up to all of us to help keep this neighborhood and our surrounding communities safe and clean so that Orange County remains one of the most beautiful places in the nation. And I'm proud to be here with you today, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity to help our community shine. And thank you very much for inviting me today.
Thank you, Congresswoman Steele. I don't know if you remember, Congresswoman Steele was our supervisor too for 8 years, and we got to work closely together on a lot of Huntington Beach projects. 6? Okay, seems like 8. In a good way. Next up, I'd like to invite our Assemblywoman Janet Nguyen to say a few words.
Good morning. I'm pleased to be here today to celebrate the grant award for the Oakview Neighborhood Cleanup and Beautification Project. With the City of Huntington Beach receiving this award, they will be able to clean, enhance, and beautify the streetscape of Oak Lane and Ash Lane in the Oakview neighborhood. Oakview community has always had a special place in my heart. A few years ago, as your state senator, I worked with Ocean View School District and the Boys and Girls Club of Huntington Valley to replace all the computers at the Resource Center. It is also so great that I'm able to return another grant for this neighborhood as your state assembly member. And just last week, we submitted $3 million for design and construction for our Oakview Library and Community Center. As a member of the Assembly Transportation Committee in Sacramento, I see how sound policy and legislation shapes our communities. And a community like Oakview, as well as the entirety of Huntington Beach, is certainly a priority of mine. I'm proud to have supported this project and was very excited that Caltrans selected Oakview Neighborhood Cleanup and Beautification Project to receive this $5 million grant. I look forward to seeing the project completed and visiting it with my own family. This is just one of many projects that Caltrans is working on throughout the county, and one of the ones that I'm personally proud of championing. Another project we're currently working on with Caltrans is dedicating a portion of Beach Boulevard to honor Huntington Beach police officer Nick Villa, or also implementing additional safety measures at the corner of Warner and PCH. And we just got word from Caltrans staff this week that that's moving forward. And there's so many other areas that Caltrans has been involved and will continue to be involved in our communities. This project, as mentioned, calls for planting of trees along sidewalks, installing gateway signage, high visibility crosswalks, lighting, and also public art. It will also improve small pocket parks in the area by adding picnic tables, fitness equipment, play structure, and food truck landings. I believe that having safer access to parks will allow more residents, especially our children, to come out and enjoy what these parks have to offer. I want to thank those who were involved in bringing this project to reality, especially the city staff in the Public Works Department. Can you please help me give them a big round of applause? I would also like to thank Director Ryan Chamberlain, who oversees Caltrans District 12, which also includes OC and his staff. I know two of his staffs are here today. Eric Corona, our manager of the Clean California program, and Adriana Surface, as well, our office chief, who are here today from the Caltrans team. I want to thank them for their continued hard work and to make sure that our community are taken care of. And a special thank you again to those in Oakview community who organize and contribute to community cleanups and be the voice and strong advocate of our families here and our children. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblywoman Nguyen, and really appreciate what you're doing for Officer Vela. He was on HB1, which is our helicopter corps, and a missed member of that. So thank you for memorializing his memory on Beach Boulevard. We appreciate that. Next up, I'd like to introduce President of Ocean View School District, Gina Clayton Tarvin, if you'd like to come up and say a few words.
Well, thank you so much, Mayor Pro Tem Posey. So pleased to be here this morning. Pleased to represent the Ocean View School District. I'm truly honored. So as you know, Oakview Elementary School and the greater Oakview community is a very special place in the Ocean View School District and the greater Huntington Beach community. The Ocean View School District has a long history of sharing space and collaborating with the City of Huntington Beach to ensure that the Oakview community receives the resources and services that they need. Ensuring that our youth are served remains the top priority for us and guides our work. So as many of you know, the Ocean View School District shares this space with the City of Huntington Beach at the Oakview Library and this very parking lot you're standing on, actually. And did you know that the Ocean View School District owns many of the streets in Oakview, including half of this street that is right here, and Emerald Lane, and all of Belcedo. So we're delighted that the Oakview residents will have this resource right here in their neighborhood. So we're very excited about the opportunities that Caltrans grant provides as we move forward to improve our shared spaces and services for the residents of Oakview. The Ocean View School District has been an integral part of the community stakeholder sessions as plans are created to reimagine such community spaces and services like our Family Resource Center right here, the library right over there, and more right here in Oakview. So thank you so much to all of you for everything you do. Thank you to the City of Huntington Beach. This is amazing. And I want to thank our governor for making this possible and supporting and overseeing Caltrans. And welcome to our Oakview.
Thank you, President Tarvin. President Tarvin has been obviously very visible, active in supporting the Oakview community and Ocean View School District as president. We appreciate your activism, along with yours too, Vice President Singer. Thank you. Next up, I'd like to invite Oscar Rodriguez. Oscar Rodriguez is from Oakview Comunidad. Hopefully I was okay on that. Close. But I know how to pronounce planning commissioner. So you're also a planning commissioner for the City of Huntington Beach. So if you'd like to say a few words, come on up.
Good morning, buenos dias. Can I get a buenos dias? Absolutely, thank you. So my name is Oscar Rodriguez. I'm a lifelong resident of this great neighborhood, and I'm also a planning commissioner with the City of Huntington Beach. It really brings me joy to see everybody here today come together to celebrate the acceptance of $5 million towards the beautification of our neighborhood. Let me repeat, that's $5 million. Can we get a round of applause for that? I want to give a shout out to a few folks, especially Miss Chow Vu from Public Works. Ever since I met her, I see her dedication, compassion, and empathy that she brings to our city. And I know that she was a driving force actually in getting this grant passed to the finish line. I also want to thank all the city departments that have been involved. You know, they have helped us with the with the trash pickups and the cleanups every month, and that has been a really huge help. As many of you know, we have issues with folks coming into the community and even some of our residents who dump the items just because they don't know where to go. And so the city's help has definitely been very helpful in alleviating those concerns. So my journey in Oakview began in the 1990s when my family moved to Los Angeles, from Los Angeles to Huntington Beach. And I oftentimes think to myself, out of all places in Southern California, my family chose Huntington Beach. And I get to call Huntington Beach home. The 1990s and the 2000s were different eras for Oakview. And as many of you know, the neighborhood has had its challenges. Challenges like broken windows. And what does that really mean? Broken windows are a metaphor for any visible sign of disorder in an environment that goes unattended. The past couple years, I've seen just the opposite. I've seen code enforcement become involved with tenants, landlords, property owners. I see the city becoming more involved in redevelopment efforts of our library and our gym right here that's in the back and over here respectfully. I've also the city is working on implementing parking programs. As you can see, we're a very dense neighborhood, and so parking is a very big issue for our local residents. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of investment being done by the city, and it's the most investment that I've seen ever since I grew up here. I went to Oakview Elementary School and was part of the public education system here. Very thankful for the Ocean View School District. Gina, I see you back there, the principal from Oakview, round of applause, always helping us out in our community. So again, today is a day of celebration, a day of receiving $5 million that will benefit the community, and I look forward to working with city staff and school districts so that we can do what's best for the community. And thank you to the City Council, Mike Posey, members, and Natalie Mosier who are here today to celebrate with us. So thank you, everybody. Let's get to work and let's make it right for the local residents. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to bring up somebody who helped make all this happen. At least we're going to credit you with that since you're here. Eric Corona, California Department of Transportation Clean California Program Manager. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Mother's Day Eve to all you mothers, grandmothers out there. We are so thankful for what you've done in our lives. My name is Eric Corona. I am the Clean California Program Manager here for Caltrans, the California Department of Transportation in Orange County. And Caltrans is leading this initiative called Clean California, which made this grant possible. So it's my honor to be here today. I'm here representing our District Director, Ryan Chamberlain. And on his behalf, I want to begin by just thanking everyone for celebrating this $5 million grant awarded to the City of Huntington Beach to transform this neighborhood. That's incredible. That's incredible. So, a lot went into making this possible. So I would like to thank Congresswoman Michelle Steele, Assemblymember Janet Nguyen. I'd like to thank Oscar from Comunidad, the Huntington Beach Mayor, Barbara Delgais, Mayor Pro Tem, City Council members, and city staff who are here to put all this together. We are so thankful for advancing this need, and we are thankful to be part of the solution. We really are. At Caltrans, our vision is to create a brighter future for all through a world-class transportation network. And the improvements that are included in this project are truly world-class, so we're so thankful for that. And I want to say safety is also our number one priority. We take it to heart. Safety for life, you see on the van behind me, safety for life as well. So you've heard many of the speakers today talk about all the safety improvements, traffic calming measures, pedestrian facilities, all these things that the project includes, and we are very thrilled at Caltrans to be part of funding those things. It is, in fact, protecting the most vulnerable roadway users, so we take this kind of investment very seriously. We're also glad that the project will ignite cultural connection and community pride with placemaking signage and artistic landmarks. The project will beautify the streetscape with incorporating artistic crosswalks and improving shade over sidewalks. Hopefully we'll make it a more comfortable experience for those using those facilities. And ultimately, we're just excited to be part of enabling, cultivating, and facilitating social spaces for the people of Oakview to gather and invest in their community, promote community-mindedness, and increase quality of life. The Oakview Neighborhood Project was funded through Clean California, as I mentioned, And Clean California started last summer when Governor Newsom launched it. It's a 3-year, $1.1 billion initiative that has tasked Caltrans with cleaning up litter, creating jobs, and beautifying neighborhoods across the state. And so this project will help do just that. This July marks 1 full year of Clean California being an active program. And I just want to say, over the past 12 months, it's helped us collect over 28,000 cubic yards of litter in Orange County alone. 28,000. That's, so to put in perspective, we have a nice building here called the Oakview Family Resource Center. If you were to fill that with 28,000 cubic yards of litter, it would fill it to the height of a 20-story building. So it's pretty incredible what we're doing, and 280 of those cubic yards were collected right here in Huntington Beach, primarily along the Beach Boulevard. So we're serious about our investments in every locality. We also hope that over the next 2 years, we're going to create 10,000 jobs throughout California. This includes contractor jobs, artist jobs, civil service jobs, even jobs that are targeted at people who are trying to get back on their feet from incarceration, rehabilitation, and experiencing homelessness. So we're very excited for these opportunities. $450 of those jobs are going to be right here in Orange County. So to sustain these improvements, it's a 3-year program. Where do we see ourselves past 3 years? One of our strategies is to roll out some public education campaigns, because addressing litter and debris in our public rights of way is going to take action from all of us. So one of the things we have at our disposal is the Adopt a Highway program, where members of the community, groups, businesses, anyone can sign up with us to clean up highway roadsides. And as part of Clean California, we're also offering $250, up to $250 per cleaning, for groups to go out there and do that for us. So if you're interested at all, if you know someone who might be interested, you can look at our cleanca.com website and take a look at that opportunity. And last, certainly not least, just please help get the word out that if we are going to address litter, debris, things like that in our state, we need to stop it at its source. That stuff only belongs in trash receptacles, landfills, and recycle centers. So we're super glad to see these dumpsters out here addressing illegal dumping, helping getting resources in neighborhoods that need it most. And I just want to end here by saying thank you, Huntington Beach. Thank you, elected officials. Thank you to the community of Oakview for being part of the solution here and helping us as the state make California beautiful. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Mr. Corona. We really appreciate Caltrans' investment and partnership, and we appreciate and really enjoy the partnership we have with Caltrans right here with Beach Boulevard. So thank you for your stewardship. And one of the things you mentioned was the Adopt a Highway program, and what a great program that is. When you drive down the highway or any street, you can see the Adopt a Highway signs. And it really gives you a sense of pride knowing that there are individuals, community organizations, and businesses that actually have taken advantage of that program. So it's really good. If we keep the streets and highways clean, we can keep traffic moving and optimize the flow. It's a good program to have. And with that, I think we're at the good part.